There's way more people in high school and college trying to become famous than there is just trying to do business. So when you go the business route, because at the end of the day, the goal is the same. Whether you are a rapper, whether you are a nerd, we all want to land to one thing, right? And that's financial freedom. This stone is only mined at this time of the year, blah, blah, blah. When the wind goes from this side and it hits your face on that side, you need to know everything about the business, okay? If you are a TikTok influencer, you need to know everything about TikTok. The best times to post on TikTok, how many times you should post on TikTok. You need to know everything. If you're doing YouTube, you need to know, or if I post this video any time of the year, it's gonna go viral. Welcome to Keyboard Money, guys. In this video today, we're gonna be looking at how I turned vending machines into a 300K a year business, right? Let's get to it.
People love vending machines because they're convenient. If you're thirsty, you get a Coke. If you're hungry, you get some Doritos. Not many people know that anybody can own them. There's low startup costs and there's a potential for high return.
I doubt that low startup cost thing. How much is one to just buy one vending machine? How much is it?
And I made over $300,000 last year from my vending machine business. I have 21 vending machines spread across Baltimore, Philadelphia, DC, and Detroit.
He's got 21 vending machines, and those 21 vending machines bring him 300K a year. So double down.
These are a couple of my vending machines. This snack machine makes $800 a month, and this drink machine makes $1,000 a month. This machine makes $1,000 a month, and this machine makes $1,300 a month. I started my vending machine business in 2018. I had a friend who saw a woman taking cash out of a vending machine, and it kind of sparked the idea about maybe we should get into it. It cost me about $4,500 to get started in the vending machine business.
That's not high. That's, you could save up to that working a regular job. $4,500. You can start that business with your tax money. Just do your own research, of course. Just research. That's if you're trying to get into this business. Okay, personally, I like that keyboard money, that online money. But this is a young man kind of doing this brick and mortar thing, so there might be something there. But $4,500 is a low barrier to entry. But you're gonna be departing with that $4,500 and then some. So you might want to have ×2 of that $4,500.
In 2018, it made $4,000. 2019, it made $25,000. 2020, it made over $200,000. 2021, it made over $300,000. And I'm currently projected to make over $500,000 in 2022. Before starting the vending machine business, I was making $30,000 a year. I was living in poverty, and I was just hoping that one day I can turn my life around. I used to try to be a music producer, and that didn't work out, so I moved back home.
I'm just glad the dude went the business route, because when we're in high school, we all want to be rappers and producers, just something to do with fame, right? So just like I said, man, there's way more people in high school and college trying to become famous than there is just trying to do business. So when you go the business route, you are going to be way ahead of most of these people who are going to crap their life away trying to do these things instead of focusing that energy into actual real businesses, right? Because at the end of the day, the goal is the same. Whether you are a rapper, whether you are a nerd in MIT, whether you are whatever you are, when you're in college or high school, at the end of the day, we all want to land to one thing, right? And that's financial freedom. When people are young, they want to pursue all these fame-related things because of all these social media apps, right? Instead of pursuing real businesses.
$1,000. From that point in time, I wanted to move to Philadelphia to start a business. I didn't know what that business was going to be, and I landed on the vending machine business. What started out as a side hustle became my life. I went from making $30,000 a year to over $300,000 a year. Never buy a machine until you have a place to put it. When I'm looking for a good vending location, I'm looking for places that have a lot of foot traffic. You know, places like apartments, hotels, motels, student housing. To buy a vending machine, you want to look for your local vending machine warehouse, which I think is the best. You can also find vending machines on places like Craigslist, Facebook Market, or places like eBay. A vending machine can cost anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000, depending on if it's new or refurbished. This is a Vendo 511 drink machine, also known as your classic Pepsi machine. A refurbished machine like this will cost you around $1,500, and a new one will cost you around $3,500.
My guy knows his numbers, bruh. He knows his numbers. That's what you need to do. Be so educated in that. Like real estate agents, you go into a they're showing the house. They know when it was made. They know what the countertop is. It's always from Italy. This stone is only mined at this time of the year. Blah, blah, blah. When the wind goes from this side and it hits your face on that side. Blah, blah. You need to know everything about the business. Okay? If you are a TikTok influencer, you need to know everything about TikTok, the best times to post on TikTok, how many times you should post on TikTok. You need to know everything. If you're doing YouTube, you need to know, or if I post this video any time of the year, it's gonna go viral, or this type of video only goes viral around this time of the year. You need to know your numbers. Whatever business you're doing, you need to know your numbers. It's your job to know your numbers.
30% of my revenue goes towards buying product for the vending machines. 10% goes towards paying my staff. Another 10% goes towards miscellaneous things like gas, and the other 50% I profit. One time I had someone try to break into my vending machine to steal cash. They broke the bill validator where the cash goes in and efforts to take out the money. Fortunately for me, they weren't able to do so.
All right, man. Shout out to Dude, man. He's doing his thing, man. I got nothing but respect for people who are trying to better themselves. Especially Dude said he came from poverty to now being in this position where he's at right now, where he's making 300K. You know, from making 30K a year to making 300K. I love to see stuff like this. New generation, young men really get into the money. You know what I mean? I don't want to see old people get into that old brick and mortar money. I want to see these young people get into that keyboard money. So shout out my guy right here, man. He's doing his thing. He should be an inspiration, man. And shame to that person who tried to break into his vending machine, trying to hit a lick on my mans. You should get your job, man. Get you a job. You should be ashamed of yourself, man. Somebody's working hard and you're trying to break into their vending machine. Come on, man. Get your own money. Get your own shit. There's way more people in high school and college trying to become famous than there is just trying to do business. So when you go the business route, because at the end of the day, the goal is the same. Whether you are a rapper, whether you are a nerd, we all want to land to one thing, right? And that's financial freedom. You need to know everything about the business, okay? If you are a TikTok influencer, you need to know everything about TikTok. The best times to post on TikTok, how many times you should post on TikTok. You need to know everything. If you're doing YouTube, you need to know, or if I post this video any time of the year, it's gonna go viral.